of where this market is going and the internals that are happening underneath. So since we had this chase the second day of the year, we've had 1, 2, 3, today's the fourth day, and we haven't been able to come back and see that same type of buying pressure. And by the way, that buying pressure had not been seen at these levels for the last month of trading. So that was a high, and we haven't been as low as 4,000 on the negative side until since mid-December. We had one day there where we sold off a little bit. The reason I bring this up is I think this is telling. Okay, so we're failing to make a new high. What does that mean usually in momentum? Usually it means it's fading away. And the way I see this is especially on the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ saw another new high today, this morning, and it is still green, but I can tell you the S&P just went red. The Dow has been red for a while, and the Russell is still up, but the Russell had been lagging. So here's the NASDAQ, and I'll show the other two here real quick, but the NASDAQ has got a value spot back here still. We've been talking about this. Now it's this morning it was almost 100 points above it, or 2%, at 49.50. This is the big value zone. So we're kind of up here at new highs, running out of people that are chasing. In other words, the advancers are not as high as they were just a week ago when we made another new high. So everyone kind of chasing and waiting again for this 20,000 on the Dow. We've hit 5,000 on the NASDAQ, but I still think that with the AD line and the strength of the market, you've got inauguration starting in a week, new president finally, and a lot of unknowns. I think there's more selling going on underneath than there is buying, and that's what the market is telling us. And so again, this is a great spot. I think you can short the NASDAQ, S&P. We believe that you had a good sell there today at 73 again. It just keeps bumping up to that number and pulling back. And if you see it on the short-term chart, value there, we've been trading around value at 65. But here you are. I mean, we're right back at that 65 number after running up to 74. So that's a nice little 10-point reversal here. Folks, this is real. Like there's not a lot of momentum left in this market, yet it keeps going up, and you can see it also on the Dow. We talked about this, and I want to bring up these charts. The Dow is down 40 after being up about 70, so it has reversed again. The high here was 9,880, and we have pulled back, a solid 100 points. So this is significant. There's a change of character going on. You don't see it as big in the NASDAQ, which is good. So if you believe that it's been leading, it's been lagging here in the move, and you probably got some room to the downside. Now listen, we need to break this 5,007 level. As you can see, this is the short-term support. Once it breaks that, it's going to move down pretty quickly down here to the 49.60 and ultimately 49.40. So that's how I see it. Again, the 1 hour chart, just to give you a bigger time frame. Value back here, 49.50. So this is again going back. This is going back to November 21st. So we're looking at about 5 weeks, a little bit more than a month here. Values here, and then below that you're looking at 48.50. So two levels, 49.50, 48.50. Nothing left up here. We need more oxygen to keep this rocket going. Otherwise, or more rocket fuel. Otherwise, we will run out of oxygen is really what I meant to say there. But time will tell. But I think the AD line, again, is telling us some things that you may want to watch out for today in the next couple days.